I would like to talk to you today about black women not fearing extinction. Black women, you really shouldn't fear extinction because it's going to happen anyway, whether you like it or not, and you don't have no control over it. I'm not saying that, black people is going to go extinct, but I'm saying we on our way. Black people will never go extinct. It's just not going to be a high number of them, but they will never completely go away. Now, let me read this comment right here from Truth Speaker, Laugh Out Loud. So if black women as a whole were to stop birthing black men, how will future generations of black women be produced? You are basically saying that you want black women to go extinct because of a 17-year-old black dude took a white girl to prom. Now, we know he trolling with the, because of LeBron James' son. That's not even the reason why black women saying don't birth black boys. That's a whole nother fact, because like I said, I don't think black women should be giving birth to black men if they're not going to benefit for them. If they don't feel like they're required to provide or take care of you, protect you, what are they here for? To do what? So let me read my response. You don't need a lot of black men to produce black women. Black women already outnumber black men by 2 million. More black girls are born more than black boys anyway, so if we do go extinct, who cares? Black people is just taking up space. If black men producing more biracial kids than themselves, it's already happening. I don't think black women wombs should be used to birth men that don't benefit them. So the troll responded with something else. But yeah, I'm going to address this. Listen, you don't need a whole lot of black men to produce a lot of black women. You don't really need a whole bunch of black dudes or men in general, period, to produce boys or children. But you do need a whole lot of women to produce a nation, because men don't have a seed like they think they do. So let me read this right here. He said, pretty ironic and a little funny that you care so much about black women benefiting or while advocating for something that will ultimately end black women, which would then not benefit black women in the end. After all, it is impossible to benefit from something we don't even exist to begin with. Laugh out loud. But hey, if you feel that's how you feel. Look, if black people is not here on this planet, who cares? Listen, black people ain't producing anything. What do we need more black people on this planet for anyway? You don't have no money. You don't have no power. Cynthia G was saying don't give birth to black men, but to be honest, I don't think black women should be giving birth to black people in period. But when you give birth to black women, at least there's a benefit to giving birth to black women, because black women are race loyal. And if they love you, they're going to be even more loyal to you. So yes, it's a lot more of a benefit because they take care of their kids and they take care of business. And most other races of people would rather work with black women than black men, because black women, you could talk to black women, you could reason with them. Black men, they don't really talk like they have common sense. So why are you giving birth to a group of men that are stupid? Long as there's more black women than black men, it's always a chance that you can give birth to black girls, because more black girls are born than black boys anyway. And remember, these men are triggered because they say black woman is waking up and they know that they're not benefiting the black woman. Notice how that Dusty pointed out, oh, you worrying about black women benefiting. They don't want to see black women benefiting. Why? She ain't supposed to benefit? Why? We ain't supposed to benefit from nothing? So yeah, black women, please stop fearing extinction, because who gives a fuck if black people don't exist? It's not like you got money. It's not like you got power. It's not like, you're doing anything special in this planet. You're not doing anything special but taking up space, because your men don't want to fight for you. And men don't want to fight to keep the nation alive. And remember, black men date out 3 times as much as black women. So you could want all the Wakanda and all the black families and black communities all you want, but if the men don't want it, there's nothing that you can do about it. And when black people become extinct, how old am I now? I'm 37 years old. So that means what? So that means in about, in 20 years or 40 years, the first or second, third generation of biracial people is going to be born, and we'll see how that go. But remember, when black people become extinct in what year, like 2060 or 2070, please this generation going to be old. We're going to be leaving it up out of here. So right now, there's a lot of black people right now. Don't worry about the future, them becoming extinct, because when that happens, you're not going to be here. If black men don't want to build black families, there's nothing you can do. You control who's being born, but you can't control who's going to marry you. You can't make black men want black families, so now black women must follow suit. It can't be an unequal yoke. You're unequally yoked. That's not how it goes. Okay? Stop letting these men use your womb. Stop letting these men talk about, oh, we're going to become extinct. So what? Because you can't make black men want black women to build black families. That's like telling black men to take care of their kids. You can't make a man take care of his kids. You can't make a man want to be with you. So this beautiful woman right here is Donna Summers, and that is her daughter. Now, that little girl reminds me so much of my daughter, because my first daughter is white passing. She just have green eyes and kind of blondish hair. So her daughter also got older and married a white man and had white kids. So she followed in her mom's footsteps, and she didn't want a dusty either. Now, back in my mammy and black male worshiping days, I was like, oh, I only wanted chocolate men. I only wanted them black. I only wanted them chocolate. But when I got older, I realized what I was saying was stupid, because when I was seeing these black men not choosing dark-skinned women, I'm like, why am I saying I only want black men, but I don't see that same energy? So I'm like, okay, let me go and see what it is out there. And I got married, and now I got my beautiful biracial kids, my family. And if my kids decide to breed me out, it's okay. I'm going to give you this story about these mulatto kids. Yes, a lot of mulatto kids do look down on their black side. You want to know why? It's because when they look at their black side, they see nothing but homeless black men sleeping on benches. But when they go to their white side, they see nothing but clean neighborhoods. You don't see a whole bunch of homeless people running around and white men eating out the trash cans. I'm not saying that it's not white men that don't eat out trash cans, but it's very rampant in the black community. Yeah, go to any black town, any ghetto black town, you're going to see nothing but homeless black men sleeping on the benches. And you think these biracial kids don't see that? Oh yeah, they see that. That's why a lot of them do look down up on their black side and don't want to be associated with it. Nobody wants to be associated with poverty, struggle, and destitution. Please, black women, stop fearing extinction. You have no control over that. So this picture here is called Black Camito. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's called Whitening the Races in Brazil. This is of a mom with a biracial daughter who went on and had pretty much a white kid who pretty much breeded her out, and the black mom was very happy. The black grandmom is real happy because she looked at it as, I guess, freedom from struggle, because she already looked like a little slave, a little Aunt Jemima slave. So she probably figured, okay, now I broke this curse. Now my kids will never be a slave again because they're white. And no, that doesn't mean that it's going to be more black men to pick from when black women date out. Please stop saying that, because now y'all making it seem like black women is dating out because they can't find black men. No, it's not that. Black men it's easy to find a black man. It's not easy to find a black man that is faithful, that's family oriented, and that got money and that wants to marry a black woman. That's hard to find. So black men is less than 6% of the USA population. There are over 70% of non-black men. It's a lot to choose from. So no, the pickings is going to be small when you date out, and it's going to be small when you go back in, alright? So please expand your options. Please do so. Yes, she bred herself out and happy about it. And where was this black man to protect her? Where was this black man to tell that black woman that she's beautiful, don't breed herself out? No, he wasn't there, because he's conquered and dominated. He have self-hate too. So black men is breeding themselves out. There's going to be a lot of these octoroons in the future from black men. Now, black women, now you need to jump on board. Black women, you don't let the black community, these black men, these damn mammies, have you using your womb to give birth to a community that don't motherfucking like you. Yes, I would love to have black kids. I would love to have some chocolate babies, but I'm not gonna give birth to no black woman so that she don't feel good in society, so she could feel neglected. And I'm most definitely not giving birth to no black man so he could have a black woman feeling neglected. So black women, stop caring about extinction, because you're already extinct. You a living extinct person because you're living on this planet with no purpose because your men don't have a purpose. Don't let these men shame you into giving birth to men that don't benefit you and that's going to hate you. And please stop caring about extinction, because it's not like black people have any black pride anyway. I say it again, you're already going to be extinct, because if black men are not giving birth to black kids, they're giving birth to more biracial kids. If anything, it's already happening. Your population is going to decrease anyway. Just do it. Just help it decrease further by dating out. You can't shame black men into having racial pride. Sorry, there's not going to be a Wakanda. Like Cynthia G said, if it is a Wakanda, you're not going to be in it. It's going to be women of no color and Danny Lay in it. So please move on, divest, swirl, get the men for the best job, and do what's best for you, because black people ain't gonna stink anytime soon. Right now there's black people. Right now you can swirl and date out and there's still gonna be black people you can relate to. So please, SYW, save your room.